Is Felger and Maz your favorite afternoon show?
Yes, 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 yes.
Felger and Maz.
What else have we done today? Bunch of stuff. Vrabel Rossini, of course, on the board. This report that the Athletic's now looking at Diana Rossini. She got the support of the editor right out of the chute, day one in that New York Post story, but now apparently they're looking into her. Okay, that's on the board. And then the Red Sox lineup tonight at St. Louis. Caleb Durbin, I think he's hitting $111. The last time I looked, it was something like that. Caleb Durbin is in the 2-hole, and Roman Anthony is out. Are they facing a left-hander tonight?
I don't believe
Dustin
so.
May.
No, it's Dustin May, who sucks against lefties. I'm glad. I remember hearing that earlier in the day. And in fact, last week, I bet on the lefties on the other team to hit homers against Dustin May. So, look, something's going on there. I think they just had a day off.
Righto.
You know, so what? All of a sudden, they're given, unless this is, Cora saying this part of his outfield rotation where everybody sits every fifth day, which I don't like either. Anthony should be in the lineup all the time.
Okay, so there's that and whatever you want. Okay, a lot of you have been waiting patiently. Thank you for hanging on. We do appreciate it. Ron in Medford, longest order of wait. Go, Ron.
Well, all I can say is this. Vrabel is getting what Tatum is, a pussy. I mean, I have never seen anything like it in my life. This kid talks like he's storming the beaches at Normandy. Can you imagine Kobe Bryant taking this tack after the horrendous injury he had?
Ron, thank you for the call.
He had that injury. He didn't do anything like this when he returned.
The Tatum drama and the to me is just there's no way he's that soft. There's just no way. You don't get to that level having that approach. You just don't. So he just thinks it's good for the brand and creating the drama to overcome it and just wanting that story. And I think it makes him look ridiculous, frankly, but there's no way he's that soft. And that's what Ron is referring to. The pregame interview with Tyler Rook and the carrying on about going back to Madison Square Garden. I'm just glad I came out of here on my own 2 feet and oh brother, it's a parody of itself is what it is. Dean in Shrewsbury, what do you got, Dean?
Golden State and Charlotte are the two most dangerous teams in the play-in. Any team led by Steph Curry is still dangerous at this point in time. He could single-handedly win a series or two for them. And Charlotte has their starting lineup is the best 5-man unit in the NBA by net rating.
Who's this?
And they have
Hornets.
Charlotte.
Dean, you're such a contrarian. Do you think, so you'd take that starting 5 over any starting 5 in the league?
No, I wouldn't, but they played really well.
Okay.
I'd put them in the top 5 or 10 maybe.
Here's what I'll tell you. I think the Hornets are a tricky draw for a first-round matchup. Tricky. Only because they play defense and they sort of dig in, and they do have some scoring. So any given week, I mean, that Knipple, how do you pronounce it? Knipple. That little guy can heat up.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Between him and Ball, they get hot for a week or two.
They got shooters, yeah.
Yeah, you combine that with some tight playoff caliber defense. Yeah. The Warriors, who I would love to give you that to as well, is if they get out of that play-in, are going to be going up against San Antonio, OKC.
They would get OKC. They're the 10 seed right now, so the Thunder would beat them in 3.
Yeah, I just don't see that, Dean.
No, the West is too difficult. No, so I think Charlotte's vulnerable at the rim. You can score all day on them in the paint.
Yeah, probably so.
So but anyway.
But you got to admit they're more of a threat to Detroit or Boston than is a play-in team to a team out west.
Yeah, I said earlier the Celtics are going to have a say in who they play, and I'm not telling you either one has a chance. They could have a chance to try. I'm just telling you they don't want to fight with Orlando physically. They'll beat both of those teams, but they don't want to play a physical series.
Sean and Marlboro on the tanking issue. Yes, Sean.
Yeah, so here's the thing. First, you guys are wrong as to what the biggest problem is. It's the flopping. If your fingernails touch, it's a foul. You almost get touched, it's a foul. That's the biggest problem in basketball. But as far as the system, it doesn't matter who gets what pick. There is no way to stop it. I don't care if it's, you guys used to complain about the divisions and the winner of a bad division. Is that fair over a good team in a tough division? Or the Dodgers have an $800 million payroll and the Marlins have a $40 million payroll. Life isn't fair. Just have the owners behind the scenes say, stop making it so obvious that you're tanking, but keep tanking. It's the only logical option.
I would agree with you that what's a foul and what's not a foul is a bigger problem. Some of the games are maddening. The foul baiting and the refs giving into the foul baiting. I hate it worse than tanking. I would agree with that. My two biggest issues with the game is that, and the good players not playing in the big games. There's just not enough of them. There's not enough truly best-on-best games in the NBA.
Look, if you're going to have this many regular season games, I'm just saying, can we try to make them legit? Like that's what my issue is. It struck me earlier in the week. Between the guys sitting out and the tanking, how many legit games do you see all season?
That's true.
It's a freaking joke.
Russell in Freetown on Vrabel and Rossini. Yes, Russell.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I think Vrabel's going to have a new slogan for the team at the beginning of the year. It's Diane Rossini, come out and play, yeah.
I was ready for a joke. I just don't like that one. Matt in Boston. Go ahead, Matt.
What a bad joke.
Hey, guys. Also on the Vrabel Rossini thing, and answer your earlier question, Mike, I think the people of Boston, rabid Patriots fans, casual fans, they're going to retain the right to figure out how big a deal or judge how big a deal this is based on how much winning they do next year. If they win a ton, no big deal. If they don't, this is going to keep going.
The context absolutely matters of the team. Like we said before, I mean, I'm confident in this. If this were Gerard Mayo or the Patriots were still 4-13 and a cluster bleep, and Vrabel had this thing with Rossini, people would say, it's a mess down there. Look at him. He'd running around off the field, not doing the job on the field. He doesn't, he'd be treated as a mess personally and professionally. It would all be wrapped up into one, and you'd hold it against him, and it would have more weight to you if they sucked. Same thing, same conditions, same pitchers, same everything. The record matters. How you view that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, again, he's fortunate it came out now after a good season. But that caller amplifies the point that we were trying to make with Gasper. They're storing it away. Some people are storing it away. So it has hurt Vrabel's credibility or his image with the fan base. Now, we can debate how much. But if it starts to go bad, you don't think people are going to remember that and bring it up?
And I don't know how it doesn't hit you just a little bit. Even if you were a skeptical, cynical person who said these guys are all running around on their wives anyway. Yeah, and Rossini, she's run into this thing before. And so are you really surprised that's Vrabel and Rossini, who, again, has had a history with this, and I knew it anyway. Even if you're that person, seeing the picture, how does that not hit you?
Of course.
Just a little bit, if it's even just a little bit, to look at that and go, I mean, I don't know how you don't. Like, you're human. That must hit you just a little bit.
I mean, it has to. Look, this guy was basically, after the way this season went, he was pretty much walking on water around here. So I can't imagine that all of a sudden now that it stays the same way. I don't think it does.
Open lines if you want to take those who just jumped off at 617-779-0985. Back to you after this. I want to get to the gossip first.
Everything you said is right.
Felger and Maz, the Sports Zone.
It's back, golf's most prestigious event. And with the return to Augusta comes the crowd's most obnoxious fan. It's time once again for the Masters.
Hey, I guess we're not going to see Tiger this year, huh? Guys like the World Cup when it comes to DUIs. Every 4 years, here he is again, crashing his car, all banged up on pills, damn near kills himself and never even loses his license. Next time, call an Uber, you loser. Got her up. Hey, Chris, got her up. I think you saw her. Oh, look at you, got her up. One of the hottest players on the tour this year. Yeah, my ass. Got her up. Hey, Chris, got her up. I think you suck. Reed, I know you hear me. Think you're so good putting here at Augusta, do ya? Well, I got news for you, pal. Georgia's been bone dry for months. Meaning these greens are going to be just like Maz, firm and fast.
Really does feel like this time of year. The Masters, Thursday and Friday. Second weekend in April, third weekend in April.
Yep.
And you know what follows the Masters?
Oh, the big board.
Time to throw markers, baby.
The big board.
Big board.
That's the way that goes.
Is next week the start of it?
Monday.
It is.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the way it works.
Yep.
The Masters comes, this is the way it is every single year. The fortnight of the big board. 2 weeks, just shy of it. Just shy of 2 weeks. The draft is on the 23rd. We begin throwing markers on the 13th. The Masters comes a Thursday, Friday before the Masters.
What a thing.
This is it. It's spring. That's when you know. That's when you know it starts to get real. Back to your calls, Tommy and Lynn. What do you got to say today, Tommy?
All right, this is what I got to say today. Falga, Vaz, and Murray. Vrabel and the Diana Massini thing, all right? It's a leading topic in Boston sports this week, huh?
It is.
And here's a funny joke, Felga. Hopefully he kept that snake in his pants. We don't need him getting in trouble with the snake letting loose. The rattlesnake.
Gotcha, Tommy. Have a good weekend, man.
Got to keep it caged. Dangerous beast.
Yep, it's the old line from Meet the Parents. Keep your snake in the cage.
Joe and Seabrook, your thoughts?
Hey, guys, long time. Good to be back. On the Vrabel thing, I could give two craps about what's going on. Just give me a good team. That's all I care about. And since it's been a long time, can I get a quick Bruins thought in here?
Yes, you can.
Has anybody crawled back from the abyss more than Don Sweeney after the trade deadline last year and what he's constructed for a roster this year and how they're doing? This guy went from the basement, and I was one of them. I called for his job, but you got to hand it to him.
I think they've done a decent job this year. I would agree.
They have.
Doing the thing that I would want them to do, which is not going to the bottom of the league and rebuilding from the middle. And, yeah, I think they thread the needle pretty well.
And the Carlo trade, the Marchand trade, are they going to have 3 first-round picks next year?
They have 2 in each of the next 2 drafts.
2 of the next, right.
Which begs the question, Kevin, have you kept up on the Leafs? I did. Someone sent me an email that they are in full tank mode, but trying to get into that. So you have their first-round pick, top 5 protected?
Yeah, the sweet spot is 6 or 7.
So hold on.
Very much in danger of losing this pick. I'm getting very nervous.
Right, because they just keep losing, huh?
They just keep losing. It's awful. They are like 6th, I think, now. They are the big game, I think, is tomorrow night, them and Florida. Florida is behind them in the standings, or they're like tied points-wise. If they can go out and beat Florida tomorrow night, I think we'll at least enter the lottery having outside of the top 5. But, yeah, the Leafs have really stunk it up here.
Right now. So, right now, Toronto's in the 6th lottery. Again, it's top 5 protected after the ping pong balls. So, even if they finish 7th or 8th, if they get the ping pong balls, you're porked. But the odds are really low. Right now, Toronto has only a 7.5% chance of climbing into that top 3. I don't think they can finish 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's right.
So, right now, they are 3 points ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. They're only 1 point ahead, if you will, of Seattle in that 5th spot.
Correct.
They're right there.
Yeah, they're 6th, only a point behind, and Seattle has a game to catch up. They've played 78 games. Whatchamacallit?
Oh, those weasels.
Oh, yeah.
Tanked their way right into protecting that pick.
Yeah, they've lost 4 in a row.
Holy crap.
If I could add, there was one team that was very, very comfortably behind the Leafs, and then they have lost 2 in a row, but at one point they had points in 15 out of 17, and that was our old pal Jim Montgomery and his Blues. And I can just see it as Jim Montgomery letting me down one more time and letting us lose that pick.
Wow.
That's not good.
Yeah, so let's keep an eye on that one this weekend as well. Some reverse scoreboard watching. Alan's in Florida on the Red Sox. Hi, Alan.
Hey, just before I talk about the Red Sox, quickly, I have a solution for the NBA. It's a tanking situation. All they have to do is hire Sam Kennedy, and he'll make tanking sound like it's the greatest thing since chopped liver.
Good job, Alan.
2 days ago, Devers hit a home run. The ball's still going. Won the game. Last night, a guy by the name of Bogarts hit a grand slam to win the game in the 11th inning. And we have Durbin batting second. And talk about with Vrabel and everything, these fans are buying this bunch of baloney. It's totally absurd, this lineup tonight. They're facing a Cardinal team that's lousy. They're facing Dustin May, who's been batted around. If they ever lose this game, I know it's one game out of 162, but if they lose this game tonight, it's really ridiculous. It's a joke.
Any word on the lineup, Miss? Any point? Anything on Anthony?
Not that I've seen. No, I just know he's not in there. I was going to try to text some people down there, see if I can find out what the hell's going on, and I haven't heard anything yet. So, we get an answer, we'll let you know. But I agree with Alan. You can't. Neither Crochet nor Gray is pitching this weekend. You get a lamb on the table here. You can't lose this series. If you want to keep people's faith, you cannot lose it.
Lisa in Marlboro. Hi, Lisa. Hello.
Oops, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
So I'm in the lottery for the Olympics, Los Angeles 2028. I am wondering, blue sky question, what events do you think should be most expensive and least expensive? Thank you.
Wow, that is an agenda-free question.
Boy, is that ever. Talk about off the board.
You're asking, I don't really care about the Summer Olympics.
Yeah, me either.
What should be the most expensive? Well, I don't even know all the Olympics, all the events in the Olympics.
Breakdancing?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
What would you pay
for the summer
to go see in the summer? Maz would pick beach volleyball.
Maybe the 2028 Olympics is probably LeBron James's last basketball game.
Oh, right. Basketball would probably be the most expensive.
I couldn't care less about
I couldn't want to see them beat France by 40 points. No interest.
The swimming, maybe?
No. That's the worst. It's humid in there.
What's the most mark? Is it the fastest man in the world?
So, again, but that's over in 10 seconds.
It is. And then I can get the F out of there.
So, okay, so that's appealing to me, too. I like that, but maybe.
Boxing.
With the headgear and everything, I don't know. It's so technical.
Oh, that's right. They got the stupid headgear.
It's so technical. Yeah. There's not a lot of knockouts. And
now I got to Google what events are in the Summer Olympics.
The winter, I will watch the Winter Olympics. And there's plenty of events that I care about. Although as a spectator, like even skiing.
Oh, I like some of the jumps, the ski jumps, the snowboard stuff. I love all that
Go
crap.
back to the X Games.
Flag football?
Go take your skateboard and go back to the freaking steps of the library.
You might get Brady. There's going to be NFL players playing in that thing. There you go, ma'am. You want the tickets to the flag football.
I tell you, the games in the Summer Olympics suck.
I'm not into it.
Archery.
You know what? I do like javelin or, javelin. Javelin's cool.
Yeah, the hammer throw.
Javelin's cool. Or hammer throw. Yeah. Yeah, javelin.
Maybe if there was a crowd you got to throw it into.
Seriously, these events blow.
Paul in Marlboro. Hi, Paul.
Yeah, hi. Mike, you didn't get a straight answer out of Casper. You'd let your wife go to a place like that with another guy, quote, friend. Come on, I don't know.
It's Gasper, not Casper.
But I think you said Casper at one point, too.
Not intentionally.
Oh.
Casper as in the ghost, as in he ghosted us on that answer. No, if my wife told me, listen, I don't know. It's totally different if you're telling your wife or your husband in this case. Like, again, I gave you the scenario where Diana Rossini says to her husband, listen, Dave, Fred, whatever his name is, this guy's been trying to get my pants for years. He gives me stuff, so I'm gonna go meet him at the pool, but this is where I'm going, and it's because I'm working a story. And okay, I'm going. And he's like, all right, do what you got to do. And he fully trusts her. And okay, like I don't think that happened to her, but like that would be a scenario under which it would be a different dynamic.
Yeah, even if that was the case, the hand-holding photo, I would still want an explanation. Why are you holding hands? He was teaching you to dance? And where are these friends that you've mentioned? There's still holes to their explanations.
I'm with Murray.
Well, so apparently she's getting probed. Investigated by the Athletic as...
Front Office Sports, Ryan Glasspiegel.
Front Office Sports. I was just going to read it to you. Nevertheless, sources told Front Office Sports that the Athletic is pressing for proof about Rossini's claim that they were there with other people. In the days since the New York Post story was published, there has been no public evidence to support the claims. Rossini posted an Athletic story by another author on Twitter X on Thursday, but has not published any stories for the outlet since the photos with Vrabel were released on Tuesday. So, yeah, it's a bigger story for her than him, unfortunately. Not quite fair. But I do think it is a bigger media story than it is a bigger football story. Final segment, thoughts, calls, emails. Last chance to give us a ring. We'll talk to you right after Big Jim Murray gives you an update.
Now, more of Felger and Maz. Now, on the Sports Hub.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Throws like my Aunt Millie.
Murray, who throws like my Aunt Millie. It is. It's the same line every year. Murray, who throws like my Aunt Mildred.
Millie. Try to hit the magazine, Murray.
Shut up.
I can't believe Murray damaged the board.
Yeah.
Missed again.
Go, Murray. Oh, that was horrendous. Shut up.
Oh, no. You're not slingshotting a marker.
Yeah,
that's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Nope. I'm doing it.
No. Oh, there it is. He missed badly, though. Oh, nice throw, Murray. Oh, another miss.
Oh, it was horrible.
Murray, go ahead.
Oh, not bad. Missed the board.
Oh.
You know. Oh. Yeah. Yeehaw. Oh. I'm going to give it the Louis spin. Here we go.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go, man. Big throw.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the Louis Tion spin, too, so
Hold
I can't
on a
see the
second.
board.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Just go ahead. Just
Green,
throw
color
it.
of money. Get it, man.
Color of money.
Green. Color of money.
Throwing green.
Color of money.
Color of money.
Color of money.
Going green.
Color of money.
Green. Color of money.
Here comes the color of money.
Color of money. Color of money. Lime green.
Oh, color of money? Well, not quite.
Color of lime. Plus, if you need a big kick late, he's Aussie, right?
Yep, so you can't fake with him.
Choker.
A rare leftover from the class of 2018.
2018?
What? This is the worst write-up I've ever heard.
It's bad.
Pro comp, Lucas Nix, retired.
Why does this guy play football?
That's what it sounds like in the aggregate. Yeah. Felger Maz Big Board returns Monday. The Supercut of the Week is brought to you by, of course, Supercuts. That brings you the simulcast here on NBC Sports Boston. When you're thinking about your next haircut, use your head. Head to any of the 120 Boston and Providence Supercut salons. Supercuts, real smart hair. Let's just do a mini lightning round here. Carl and Crafton. Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, Mike. I wanted to know, Matt, what makes it okay for the Nerds to give your best player 2 days off, and then you're still messing up the lineup, even with what you have left? What makes that okay? I'll hang up and hear what you have to say. Thanks.
Yeah, nothing makes it okay. Again, you're early in the year. You're 4-8. You just had a day off. Roman Anthony should be in the lineup. You're going against a right-hander who's vulnerable to left-handed batters. He should be in the lineup. Nothing makes it right.
Andrew in North Carolina. Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey, guys. Hey, I'm down in North Carolina. Miss you guys. Just want to let you know, I wanted to answer that nice lady's call who called earlier. Historically, usually the most expensive sport in the Olympics historically has always been the men's 100-meter dash.
I'm sorry,
Which to piggyback off what you guys were discussing about a couple weeks earlier, which is like, what's the best events you think in sports? And for me, I've always thought the men's 100-meter dash is probably the best event on earth.
I just figured, what's the marquee event?
Fastest man in the world.
Fastest man in the world.
Yep.
Bingo. Fastest man in the world.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it was the first thing that popped into my head, but it's also 10 seconds. Not even, right?
Even better. Andrew in Rentham. Go ahead, Andrew. Andrew in Rentham.
Just wanted to get your thoughts, really, about the Philadelphia Eagles trading with Dontavian Wicks and kind of with them adding Hollywood Brown early in the offseason. Kind of what's your thoughts about that? Are they really kind of trying to clear the decks for A.J. Brown and that possible trade out of there? Or?
Yeah, we should have brought that up earlier. I think absolutely.
Yeah,
he's been as good as gone, but with another move like this, it just solidifies it. A.J. Brown's not going to be on that team next season.
What does Rossini have on there?
By the way, she's been sidelined. The New York Post had a quick little update on that. So I don't know if that was in that Ryan Glasspiegel story.
It wasn't.
Yeah, so the Post has since put out there that she is not just being looked into by The Athletic. They're sidelining her.
Aha. You can see that coming.
Oh, definitely.
But, yeah, the Eagles are obviously, that has to be what's going on. The only thing I'm confident in the A.J. Brown story is that he's not going back. That's the only thing I know. Ryan in Stowe. Yes, Ryan.
Couple quick things. One, has anybody heard from Vrabel or Rossini's spouses? Like, I know my wife and I, we've been married 20 years, and we have a couple friends on both sides of the fence where if I saw them out of nowhere, like, yeah, I'd interlock fingers and we would hang out and talk about life, but I haven't heard from the spouses. Two, do you think the Patriots are hedging their bets? Like, what if Mrs. Vrabel is like, Mike, like if this is out of the blue for her, and she's like, Mike, it's us or them, like, we got to fix our household. Like, do you think the Patriots are getting McDaniels ready in the wings? And the last thing is, Naz, my best friend helped put out your parents' house fire in Watertown. So shout out to our first responders. That's it. I'll hang up and listen, guys.
Okay.
No, thanks for the Watertown. It was many years ago.
I was going to say, was this recent?
No. This was like 2010, something like that. We did the first home my parents had owned. They kept it as a rental property. There was a fire there that, the Watertown Fire Department really helped us out. So we appreciate that.
Okay. I don't think Vrabel's in any sort of trouble that the caller was talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
I just...
You mean with the franchise?
Yeah, right. And McDaniel's waiting in the... Believe me, McDaniel's is waiting in the wings. But...
yeah, that's not happening, though.
But I don't see this rising to that level at all.
Me neither.
It is just... well, no. I mean, it's not. But do you look at him differently? And is it potentially a tell that he's just not as dialed and in command and solid as you thought he was?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what that would imply. How about Mark in Washington? Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I noticed you guys were questioning where their friends were in some of the photos. Not that I really care about this, but David Portnoy did post a photo apparently where there is friends around them by the pool. So I don't know if Murray had seen that or if you guys had even talked about it, but I don't know. Just my 2 cents on it.
Okay. I did. It's the Bussin' with the Boys guys that she's friends with. It's another pool.
He's really close with. The Bus with the Boys are Lewin and...
Taylor Lewan and
wasn't
the old linebacker from the Washington.
But didn't Lewan play for him?
Yeah, he did in Tennessee as well.
Okay, so
but the point is, Portnoy has gone on record saying we're not touching the story. It's as if it doesn't exist. So he's trying to divert your attention to say, see, these are the friends with these friends at the pool, same place. It's not.
My guess is the friends were there, because I just don't see her making that up without being able to substantiate it.
Sure.
Yeah, there's no friends. It was just them two.
Even if the friends are there, it changes nothing in my mind. The dude drove 4 hours round trip through the desert to a frou-frou couples retreat spa hotel.
Doing hotel, please.
Thank you. So whether she was there with friends or not, he still drove 2 hours there, 2 hours back. He's doing that to what? Hang out with her friends?
Sure.
No. So I don't care whether the friends are there or not. It changes nothing in my mind.
Oh, my God. You look like you could still play. Do you ever think about playing and coaching at the same time? Did you ever think about that, Mike? Oh, can we get more margs? Just less spicy this time?
John and Quincy. Go ahead, John.
Sure.
Guys, happy Friday. So I don't know about you, but interlocked fingers with a female is kind of reserved for girlfriend, fiance, and above. And with that being said, you mean to tell me this photographer only captured a couple shots? Where are the juicy photos? Where's him pinching her tuchus getting on the elevator? There's got to be more. You mean to tell me he just snapped a photo of them in half an embrace? Where's the rest of the photos?
Maybe there's more to drop.
No, I mean, look, I think that's all they got. They'd have given you a little bit more if they had it. I think.
Let's do an email, shall we, please, just to wrap it up? Yeah, thank you, Jared. Sorry.
It's the Coleman Electric email of the day. Dear Felga, I really hate you. And I think Maz is a boob. It's electric. The Coleman Electric email of the day. It's electric. Send yours to Felger at 985thesportshub.com.
Email today brought to you by Coleman Electric. Bunch of really good electricians helping homeowners like you. When you need an electrician, you want to call Coleman?
It's electric.
KUHLMAN. Panel replacements. Old wiring. It's got to come out. It's a fire hazard. experts at that. Also, they're the authorized Generac dealer here in the Boston area. So if you're looking for a generator, that's where you want to go. Frequent emailer, Bob. Angry emailer. Hate emailer. Bob writes in, subject line, man-child. I know you can actually win the presidency being a man-child, but could you at least try to act like a grown man, Felger, who knows a little bit about sports? I know your show is a success right now, but try to think long-term. Bullet point. The Bruins are handling this kid the way they feel is right for him. So now he can watch and learn, and if the game warrants, actually play a couple of games. Isn't that basically what I've been saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
So he would be in agreement with me on that one.
Feels that way.
2. You lay in the weeds for so long waiting for Swayman to have a bad game. Then you say it's all over for him. Did I say it was all over?
No.
I said the workload's probably caught up to him.
Yep.
Water's seeking its level.
Correct.
And it's not his last game. It's his last 3. 0-2, basically 0-3, with like a 880 save percentage.
Yes, but people hear what they want to hear.
So I don't know if it's over for him. Unlike you, I cannot predict the future. But I can tell you what has happened. And he's hit a wall. Next bullet point. Other than yelling and screaming and getting all purple in the face, you are an empty shell without any firsthand experience. What kind of experience are you talking about?
I don't know exactly.
I was a JV goalie. I was a fine freshman goalie in ice hockey till my folks ruthlessly moved me to Florida.
I mean, everybody has some experience. It just might not be in the thing you want it to be.
Maz was a reserve second baseman for the Tufts JV baseball team. I have elite hand-eye coordination.
Sure.
When I moved to Florida, I couldn't play hockey. There wasn't a sheet of ice within 100 miles. I played basketball. They called me the Boca Bomber. What other experience do you need?
You don't.
Next bullet point. Why don't you get a few guests who have been in the trenches and know what goes on and with an actual team?
Well, those guests are usually boring.
Useless.
We have them on from time to time, but you see they're limited in what they can say. Bob, for example, if you cover the Patriots and you don't want to talk about the coach canoodling with a reporter, you're not going to get anything out of them. We don't cover the team. I don't have to go down there anymore. So I can say whatever I want about Vrabel. That's
Correct.
the value of us.
And he's talking player. I mean, our standard interviews, the people you have on are great. But he's talking player interviews.
Oh, they say absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Can I plead the Zoe?
Plead the Zoe. I think player interviews are the most useless things in sports media, and they only are getting more uselesser.
Yes.
Because if they really want to say anything, they do it on their own platforms or whatever.
Or they stream or whatever the hell
Exactly. Final bullet point, just a piece of advice. Because due to your wonderful guidance and leadership, that's what all the underlings have to say to that other guy so he doesn't throw a childish tantrum. Bob in Coventry.
What?
I don't totally get it. I was just trying to find the most angry. They weren't as angry today as usual, so I just wanted to find one that was
It's the weekend. The
kind of
weather's
angry.
nice.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't get it.
People are in a good mood.
Let's do the final word, shall we, please?
Yeah, let's.
Hey, it's Felger here.
Now on Felger and Maz.
It's the final
Word. Recapping this 4-hour show in 4 minutes, which leads to the question, does it really need to be 4 hours long?
No.
And the final word is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. If you are looking for the best deal on tires, there is only one place to go. It is Town Fair Tire. The best prices and great free services. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire.
Nobody, Jim.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Time for Jay Stu's Week in Review.
Yeah, Reese is going to pass. I'm not worried about Reese, but drug test
I
him.
don't know. He's a pretty solid guy for his size. I'm joking.
Huh?
Reese.
Oh, God.
I'm joking. Go. Just go.
I don't get it. We're drug testing him for drugs.
No, I'm aware of that. You said Reese is going to pass.
He's going to pass because I don't think he's taking drugs, or I don't think he's dropping acid.
And I was joking that he's actually pretty jacked for his size. I was joking. You obviously didn't get it.
I still don't get it.
No, you clearly don't. So just keep going. Just go.
He said it's not hyperbolic to say.
Right, not an exaggeration.
Hyperbolic. That this would be the greatest championship in NBA history.
Yes, correct.
Not Celtics. The whole league.
The whole league.
If they won this year, it would mean a hell of a lot to me than the last one, where they had the easiest run like ever.
If we call this the greatest in league history,
what does that make 2024?
Can I call 2024 the most useless in league history? Am I allowed to do that? come
Oh,
up.
let's do it again.
No, sure. I'm all getting.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, no.
Trysts, something along those
Side
lines.
pieces. Like, come on.
No, like Canseco and Madonna.
Sex
Remember
scandals.
that? A-Rod and Madonna.
What
we
did
did those.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
No, we're going to do them
think we
anyway.
did, but we'll do them again.
Listen, we did them. It doesn't mean we can't do them again.
I think the kid's gonna suck. I've watched zero. I never saw him at BC. I didn't watch him at all in Providence. I haven't even seen a clip. I swear to God, I've not seen one clip ever of James Higgins. But you heard it here first. That kid's gonna suck.
Tuesday night, Logan Stankoven scored a power play goal. Do you know his height?
Murray, when you think stank oven, what do you think?
I think fish in the oven.
I once got so hammered. I, for some reason, was stumbling around and I peed in the oven.
Maz, you ready for it to move?
Sure, go.
Boston Bruins just tweeting, Higgins is here.
He was really looking forward to seeing the kid up here.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Might have to wait till Sunday.
Yeah, if we see him at all.
If at all, right.
Maybe could see him play against some scrubs on Sunday if it comes to that.
So, programming note, the Friday night baseball hour roundtable has been reformatted from what I understand.
Now it's more like it's like a bar table is what it is. Really, it's like 2-person bar table.
What's the new format?
Milliken will be here today. McCarthy was with us last night, so McCarthy needs some flexibility in his schedule this year, so we're going to accommodate that.
Got it.
Which means he'll move around a little bit from time to time. There will be occasions where he's with us for the Friday Circle session. But otherwise, it's Milliken here tonight, and we actually have a good Craig Breslow story to sink our teeth into because it ties into something that Jared Carrabis said the other night that we've been talking about today that Chris Gasper also brought up, and that is the overall construction of the Red Sox franchise and what they have become. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight as they open the series with St. Louis.
Okay, should be an interesting weekend in terms of Bruins. Hopefully they're clinching this weekend. Otherwise, it's nail biter coming back on Tuesday
Against New Jersey, right? That's the final game.
Closing out the year. So is it basically win and they're in?
Yeah,
They just
that's
need
my
2 points?
understanding.
Is
I
that
think that's right.
Okay, so win one of these next 2 and that's it? Maybe you'll see James Higgins on Sunday if they win on Saturday. Who knows? Yeah. Keep an eye on the Toronto Maple Leafs if they try and dicker around with their draft position even more than they already have. That's on the board. Celtics wrap up their season this weekend, and the Felger and Maz big board returns Monday at 2.
Love it.
Big time of year here on the program. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday at 2 p.m.
See you. Bye.
Bye.